hello there again, YouTubers. Sorry, just get myself comfortable, ready for this next, basic rant, really. As you may or may not know, I am a relatively avid gamer, but when it comes to the last good Final Fantasy, when do you think it was? For me, it was Final Fantasy VII. I absolutely loved the game. Though I did like Final Fantasy VIII as well. I know that's a bit, controversial saying that I like 7 and 8. Oh my god, oh no, but I like them both. But after then, it kind of lost its way a bit, I think. And now we're finally up to Final Fantasy XIV. Now I know I'm late saying this, and I know it came out in September, so, I know this. But it really does have to be one of the worst games I have ever seen on this godforsaken planet. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, in regards to all the characters, the character designs, they're all so... I know it's a Final Fantasy game. I know they're all effeminate, but they really took it to the extreme. You couldn't make them look any more camp if you tried. Even the big guy looks camp. And in regards to the actual gameplay, it's so erratic. It's so not ready, or not even correct to be on the PC. The system's it was just wrong, especially in the beta. It was terrible. I mean, this is an actual walkthrough. It's over there. Look there, actual walkthrough that I've printed out. I'm gonna read it out. It's just a level walkthrough. It's not been doctored or in any way. Now remember, all the technical shit you had to do in like Final Fantasy 7 and 8, where you had to go find things, you had to kill monsters, you couldn't go for more than 4 steps without being attacked by something. It's a little bit like Pokemon, but maybe not that quite extreme. You go into the long grass, oh my god, a Pokemon! Oh, I really don't want to beat up to any more Pokemon, there's only like... I've only got like 2 health left. Oh my god! Why do you keep coming? What have I got on me? A sign? Have I got a sign? Have I got Pokemon Nip or something? Absolutely ridiculous. But in regards to this, it's the complete opposite. All you do is walk. I mean, this is the level 10. The actual level 10 mission for a fisherman called Legends Adrift, right? Here it is, right there, right? All you have to... This is it, right? 1. Talk to Badron to start the quest, and for a cutscene, and then to enter instance. Yoi may speak to Yoi. I guess it's supposed to say you. You may speak to any NPCs in the instance, but you do not need to speak to any of them in order to progress. Head towards Yustola for a cutscene. She will ask you if you have heard of anybody assisting the Sakhin. Your answer will not matter, just make your own choice. Then you talk to Badron again for another cutscene. Head to Astalicia. Sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing these words. And talk to Wachbrit for a cutscene, another one. And then enter instance. Head down the stairs for a cutscene. Head back up the stairs for a cutscene. Use Adventurers Guild link pearl in order to contact Badron again. Head to Fisherman's Bottom for a cutscene. Head to 2741 in La Nocera for a cutscene. Use the Adventurer Guild link pearl again to talk to Badron, then speak to some woman I can't pronounce at the Anarchist Guild in the lower decks 4 and 5 for a cutscene again, and then enter instance. Head down the stairs for a cutscene again, then add back up for a cutscene again. Use the Adventurer Guild link pearl to contact Badron, then return to Mizzlera Inn and speak to Badron to complete. How is that a mission? All you're doing is walking and sitting through cutscenes. You're not collecting anything. You're going to do any epic quest in order to fight a mystical dragon or some other whacked out crazy creature from Final Fantasy. There's nothing. You're just walking around and going to cutscenes. I mean, it's in 16 stages. 16 stages of walking around. I mean, how many cutscenes do you have to sit through? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cutscenes. In 16, there's only 16 steps. And there's 12 cutscenes. How is that a game? You might as well just say, right, well, we're going to watch a movie, but in order to get to the next part, you have to walk 5 miles to the next cinema, which is over there, over the horizon. And then you'll get to find out the conclusion to what happens when you actually stab the fucking guy. My God! This is not a game. This is just... That's what I think of this. Get off my chair. That's what I think. It's that bad. And yes, I am watching Lethal Weapon 1. You know, because I am that awesome. I mean, yes. And this is my living room. Blatantly losing steam over this now. Let's have a look at today's paper. What's on today's paper? Osborne doubles free nursery places. Chancellor's £380 million boost for toddlers. That's not Ozzy Osbourne, by the way. Just to clarify, this is a different Osborne. It's not Ozzy Osbourne. It's Chancellor George Osborne. Yeah, we're so interested in that. Sam's £600 heels. What? That's not me. Who is that? I don't even know. I don't read the paper. Who's this? Goodbye, Gary. Yeah, that was sad. I know about that one. Beyond the joke, new turmoil as boosters Tyndall back. Not interested. That's what I think of that. It's over there now. I really just can't be bothered with this. The game has put me in such a bad mood. Well, I say a bad mood. I mean, such a ranty, erratic mood. It's unbelievable. Look, ducks with an umbrella. Oh! Andy, stop spaffing. Anyway, yeah. That's about it, I think, really. Have I covered everything? My horrific annoyance with this game. Oh! New Minecraft patch came out. I know, again, I'm a bit late, but, you know, absolutely brilliant. Loving it. Loving the villages and all the new stuff that they've put in. Absolutely fantastic. I've actually seen a recent video of the Yogscast, which made me laugh, which was My Little Pony. It was the most creepiest yet funniest thing I've ever seen. You should go check that out. If I can, I'll put the link in the description. But I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'm assuming I am. I mean, I don't see why I shouldn't be allowed to. But I'll put it in there so you can have a look. I mean, even if you're not interested in Minecraft, if you watch the first 50 seconds... the first minute, we'll round it up to the first minute, you'll just be walking around, you'll just be looking at them going, what the hell is that? It is the most horrific yet hilarious thing I've ever seen. A little bit like India's Got Talent. I mean, that video is terrible as well. As you may know, this is basically how I live my life, looking through YouTube videos and playing games and writing reviews, which are, well, my reviews are terrible. I mean, I'm not even kidding. I mean, this isn't really a review, is it? What I've just done is just rant about how awful I think this game is. I mean, it does have some redeeming features. I mean, the scenery and everything and the way that it flows is perfectly great, but in regards to the actual gameplay, from the bits that I've played and the bits that I've seen people play, it's absolutely terrible. In regards to that, I mean, it's my own fault. I chose Fisherman because I thought it'd be fun, and it really wasn't. You had to stand on the edge of a cliff. You had to do some fishing, obviously, because you're a fisherman, but it gave you no real instructions as to what the hell you were supposed to do. So it was just, you cast your line out, so you have two options really. You can wait or jiggle. What the fuck does jiggle mean? I don't know. So you push wait, and it says you have a bite. So you push wait, fish got away. Okay, so you push wait, you have a nibble, right? Wait, you have a bite. Push jiggle. Then this little tiny thing comes across with a ball going across like that. And I thought, oh, it must be a mini game, so I stopped it. And it went, oh, the fish is taking in land, so I thought, obviously, there's a circle stayed there, but it changed colour to blue. You must have to get the other circle on top of it. So I was like, do. Oh, nope, fish got away. Okay. So what? Then I discovered that it actually doesn't have anything to do with putting it over the circle or anywhere near that circle. That first circle is completely in the dark, regardless of what happens. So if you can catch it first time, you might not be able to catch it first time. It might say it's taken in line. If it's taken in line, you need to go further to any one direction. Obviously, that's easier if you right the way to the right. So if you right the way to the right, you can only go left. So, and then you've got to find the exact point on that bar, though there's no indication of what it is, or how to catch the fish. I mean, obviously it must get better. The more higher level you are, the easier it must become to catch the fish. But you've got to catch 3 fish in half an hour for one of the first missions. And it didn't take me half an hour. I mean, I did it, but it took me about 6 minutes at least to figure out what the fuck I was doing. And I'm sorry for swearing, but absolutely terrible in regards to tuition. I mean, I hate games where it's like push X to crouch, push circle, no, it's not X to crouch, push X to jump, push square to crouch in regards to the PlayStation and stuff like that. I mean, they do assume that you're a bit of a moron and you've never played any of these kind of games in your life, but that's from one extreme to another. I mean, you had to physically go outside and look on an external source in order to figure out how to do it. I mean, going on the internet, so you had to tab out of the game to go on the internet to find out, because the instructions and everything is so vague. And in regards to the missions, I mean, you could be halfway through a mission, you could contact them, and you just got a wall of text, and you're like, well, I don't want to read, I want to play a game, I've not come to read a book. If I want to read, I'll read a book. 18 pages of text, and then he still doesn't tell you what you need to do. The best thing to do is to just skip through all the walls of text, ignore everything, then go straight to the journal afterwards, and basically it gives you Cliff Notes version in your journal and tells you where you need to go. So, it's absolutely ridiculous. I know it's going back to the original of, we didn't have voice acting, so we only had text, but they took it from one extreme to another. It's absolutely immense, and the amount of cutscenes you have to sit through. You'd literally have to sit there and write it all down in order to take it all in. It'd be like doing university lectures all over again. Anyway, like I said, rant over. So this is me getting the hell out of here. See you there.